everyone, this is SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. We're coming at you with a super spicy episode 354, which is the last regular episode of 2025. We are recording on December 15th, and joining me today, we got Warren.
There's only 2 weeks of 2025 left? What?
And
That's crazy.
Hello.
What?
Hey guys, quick reminder, check out SojuTalk on your favorite podcast platform, sub to us on YouTube, join the SojuTalk Discord, and be a part of the nation. Yeah, the year's almost over, guys. In terms of like the broader picture, the award show will be next week, right? I'm going to be releasing the SojuTalk Awards ballot. I'll put it in the YouTube comments. It'll be on the Discord, so you can fill out the ballot at home, and then we will do the award show next week. So that's happening there. The following week, Warren is going to have a fun little episode thing coming out. So what's going on? What kind of user participation do we need for that?
We are, between the three of us, we're going to take time at the end of the year to look back on all the beautiful, amazing scores we gave out to all of the K-pop songs we reviewed this year. Now, as a part of that, I still want to hear from you guys, because I know that the discourse around some of these songs changed drastically throughout the year. Everyone used to hate Gnarly. Now a lot of us don't. I don't know. Here's the thing. If you guys have a song that you guys used to really, really hate but now love, or is there a song you guys really, really loved but now just really fucking hate? I don't know. If there's a song you changed your opinion on that much, I want to hear from you. I want you guys to let me know. So there's going to be a channel for it. There's going to be a thread for it on Discord. So leave your ideas and songs down there. You can DM it to me. You can send it to us on email. What's your email, Doug?
SojuTalk Podcast at gmail.com.
Yes, SojuTalk Podcast at gmail.com. If you don't know how to spell it,
should be in the YouTube description.
You.
I'm like 90% sure it is. Yeah.
The unfortunate news is we're going to record that segment on Thursday Eastern time. So depending on when you're listening to this, it might be a wee bit late. We'll see what you can squeeze in. But hey, yeah, well, let us know, and we would love to talk about that on the show as well.
All right, so that covers us to the end of the year, and then we'll take a 2-week break, and we'll be back on January 19th. I know that seems like really far away, but that is what it is.
Wow.
You'll keep hearing this being reiterated over the next couple of weeks, so then you'll figure out what's going on. But if you ever want to know immediately what's going on, you could just on the Discord. It'll be more obvious there.
On the Discord.
Just letting you guys know. Some other housekeeping. Anita's a little sick, so if she talks even less than normal, then you know why. But let's get into the big new releases. We got 3 songs this week. 2 of them didn't even come out this week. We're scraping the end of the 2025 barrel, getting our due diligence here, getting these songs in before the end of the year. We have tripleS with msnz, so Misonyo's with the Moon Unit with Cameo Love. We have From Miss 9, White Memories, that came out last week, and then the only one that came out this week is EXO, I'm Home. Let's start at the top. tripleS, msnz, Misonyo's with the Moon Unit with Cameo Love. They are from Madhouse. Last 3, well, okay, let's explain what's going on here, right? It's confusing as heck. Number one, this song came out like 2-3 weeks ago at this point, right? So, as with all things tripleS, it's confusing, but let's get into it. So Misonyo's, also known as the tripleS universe, is a set of 4 dimensions consisting of 6 members each: Moon, Sun, Neptune, and Zenith. Guys, there's 4 units of 6 members. I don't know why we're making this any more complicated than it is. The subunits were formed during the MSNZ Grand Gravity. All that means is they had fans vote on the fan platform. So we're making it complicated again, guys. They voted between September 4th to the 21st of this year. Each of the units released the song as chosen during the fan voting. All 4 songs are included together on the album Beyond Beauty, which released on November 24th. The ridiculous thing about this all is, we're all about these units, these 4 units. It's not even the title track on this EP. The title track is a song called Christmas Alone, which they only had a performance video of, and they dropped it the same day as these other 4 music videos. So this group essentially dropped 5 music videos on the same day.
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay, so let me get this straight. There was a fan vote to put together 4 different units, all
Correct.
of which got their own song and music video. And along with this EP release, they released a Christmas track featuring all the members of tripleS.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're covering one of the unit tracks, which is...
We're covering one of the unit tracks through a series of polls on the server. This is the one they wanted us to talk about. It's called Cameo Love.
I do think... I did look it up real quick, and I think this is the most popular among the 4 releases that we've gotten, so...
Yeah, this unit has Sohyun, Jiyeon, Kaide, Xian, Lin, and Sulin. Those are the 6 girls in this track.
Okay. All right. I do remember some of those names.
Okay, here's the thing, right?
Okay.
If I'm to be honest, I can recognize maybe 4 of the members of tripleS. Like BB's
That's
sister.
pretty good.
I know who she is for sure, right? Like Nakyoung, I know who she is. I know like 3 other girls. That's about it, dude. Maybe one of my resolutions in 2025 should be to like figure out this group as a whole, so I could
2026, yeah.
in 2026, so I can be better informed. But let's talk about Cameo Love. I thought, here's my overarching take: unbeat, good vibes, very repetitive. That's my thesis on this song.
That's a good headline.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Do we have any contrarian opinions to that, or is that kind of how we all feel it?
I didn't feel like it was particularly repetitive, but I can see where you're coming from.
Really?
Yeah.
I think for me it was the chorus, where it was like, I don't know how many times it actually plays in the song, but it felt like it came quite a bit. Maybe it's just me.
There's that one melodic riff, the da 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 da. It's the first instance of it is come and go cameo.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
It's a very simple melody, and they reuse that melody throughout the song a little bit. I didn't mind it as much.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I didn't think about that.
I like the beat.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I
Good.
liked
The beat's good.
the instrumental. It was nice.
The beat is this nice atmospheric beat with these chopped up EP choruses, and it's backed by this drum and bass loop, which I think has a nice it's got a nice presence. Those kicks, they're very forward without being too annoying, and at the same time it does balance more of an R&B mood to it, where it's not like overly jungle, if you know what I mean. It's not a dance track at the end of the day. It's more like an R&B track with like a drum and bass rhythm, similar to how, really don't want to say it, but like similar to how New Jeans was doing some of their, earlier stuff.
Yep.
I hear it.
Yeah. The vocals are interesting. What's her name? I thought Lin sounded great. She was clearly the standout here. She sounded very stable. I was very sold on her stuff, particularly with her entry into the second verse. Her sections in the chorus were really strong too. On the other side, and this is how I frequently feel about tripleS in general. There's a couple members that I don't feel as strong about, and they feel a little unstable, particularly in the lower range, if anything. Which, don't get me wrong, lower range is always as difficult as the higher range, if not more, because finding that stability as a female artist who might have a higher range, it's not easy. It's really not. But particularly in that intro section, that threw me off a little bit, where it felt like I was I don't know, just did not feel stable enough. But I still got a lot of good stuff. Lin, Sohyun sounded great as well. She has a very unique vocal tone, and she is.
I recognize her, yeah.
Yeah, I recognize her too. She was one of my biggest takeaways about tripleS back when I did a full stream about tripleS's full-length album. She has a very unique voice tone, and it continues to stand out in this track. Were they particularly building this track for her? No, not really at all. But I think she brings her own, and she blends really well with this auto-tune, which I didn't mind at all. So I don't know, solid stuff, really. I don't think it was too competitive. Yeah.
So number one, points for Madhouse. Number one, I got some accolades here. Number one, they did not. I mean, in the subtitles, it said which kid was singing each line.
That was good.
Can we do that more often, K-pop? Like,
I mean, you kind of have to with a group like tripleS.
It's so helpful for everyone if you do that. For people trying to get into your group, if you could do that, or on the top right of the screen, just have the name of the kid on the screen. That could also happen, you know? People would love that if you took the effort to do that. But hey, props to Madhouse for doing that. Number two, this track doesn't have any of the la's. I heard one of the unit tracks had la's in it, right? And the people on the server were arguing over which one that they should get us to cover. The argument at the end really boiled down to, why are you guys voting for the La song? They're not gonna like it. Vote for Cameo Love instead. That was essentially what it broke down to at one point.
You know us well.
People are saying, I can't believe you guys are voting for the La song. They're instantly gonna hate it.
Okay, we won't hate it. It's just, it's something that we've noticed and that it's not been the best.
I don't think I know if I like this reputation I'm building with the hate for life.
Oh yeah, that was when I had a mini poll of the 4 unit songs at one point, and this song was like almost neck and neck with another one, and people were like, "Don't vote for the La one.
Man.
They're not gonna like it."
Which one's the other one? Which one's the other one?
I don't know. I don't remember.
God, is it Fly Up?
It might have been, but hey, I thought this Cameo Love was it's a good vibe. It's great. It has a nice atmospheric thing going on. I did think I kind of agree with Nina. It's a little repetitive for me. That chorus over and over again, tiny bit.
I think,
but I can't complain too much, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I think one thing, and I'm gonna approach this from the other direction. I'm gonna say that the melody itself, the ba-da-da, ba-da, that melody itself does not feel like it really goes anywhere, if I'm honest. And like the fact that that is used like that, maybe this, frustratingly unresolved melody. I don't know. Maybe that's why it feels repetitive, even though it might not be. Where like, it's just not really a melody that feels like it's driven forward or like transitions well or anything. It just kind of just plops out into the middle of nowhere. Come and go, Cameo. It just kind of goes nowhere. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Like I just wasn't a fan of that, if I'm completely honest. Love the beat though. I know
beat was great.
Good.
Yeah,
beat is really good.
Vibe. It's a chill vibe.
It is.
Hey, I'm always curious as to what Madhouse is up to with tripleS and then their future guy group Identity, which is coming out.
All right.
They're gonna get that going soon. Or maybe they already got it going. I'm not too up on them, but hey, I will. Here's the thing. I will make a better effort in 2026 to dive a little bit deeper into tripleS because number one, fascinating group with 24 members. Because in the past couple years, their company has tried to push them into the Korean mainstream to an extent. Like I know younger people in Korea are pretty aware of who they are. I've seen them on some. As y'all know, I lurk in the variety scene. They're on some things, Some of these members I'm starting to recognize as well. I know Nagyong, I know Yuyeon, I know Soyeon. I know Jinyu. I know all the popular ones though, so I don't know if that's a good shout for me. But tripleS, it's a fascinating group. I think that this unit thing, breaking it up into 6 kids each, kind of makes sense because 24, I always think it's ridiculous when they do it. I'm gonna be completely honest. Cameo Love is a good song. It's not very it's tripleS without being tripleS, if you know what I mean. Like they don't have some of the laws or some other things, but the vibe is good still, and it's very modern, which I kind of see tripleS as a group and as their identity as a whole.
I do think it, like, without being on the nose about the laws or anything like that, it does kind of loop back into how I was first impressed about tripleS, where like,
yep,
if I go all the way back, I thought Generation was great, and like before
Generation's good.
Rising was great, and like Cherry Talk was great too, and like it kind of feels like it channels a very similar vibe a little bit without being too on the nose about it. Now all we're retaining were the laws, but I don't know, maybe there's a world where we can balance all of that. have the fans vote, have a very relaxing but upbeat song, have some laws in it. I don't know. It's like, I'm not saying I hate it because there's laws in these songs.
Hey, the way these people were talking about it, it's like if there's a law, we instantly minus 2 points. That's what this is a heated discussion over our apparent disdain for the laws.
I'm gonna assume this MSNZ 미소녀's system of 4 units. I'm gonna assume that's temporary, like all these other unit systems have been. But I don't know. Selfishly, I do one day want to see some sort of commitment to some grouping, because I think this system makes it hard for me to latch onto specific people. Although on the other hand, on the flip side, I do think if I was a fan, being able to vote, put people into these groups, I can see how that would be super appealing as someone who does a K-pop podcast, and we often talk about, what is this group missing? What does this group do really well? That sort of thing.
Oh, build your group.
Yeah. It's like a simulator, it's like a Princess Maker, but with girl groups, you know what I mean?
All right, let's pivot. We have From Us 9 White Memories. They are from ASND. That's the new company they're in as this From Us 5 iteration, and that company's the one that also houses Wendy, if y'all remember.
Yeah.
But their last 3 songs, Like You Better, From, and Supersonic. Let me start off by saying, Warren, am I correct in my understanding that From Us 9 is very popular in Korea among males? Am I wrong in saying that? I'm pretty sure all the content I see is dudes between 20 and 30, 20 to their 30s who are big From Us 9 fans. Am I wrong in thinking that?
There was I was hanging out with my friend, who's my friend's girlfriend, and she and I were talking, and she was like, "Why do you do this K-pop podcast thing?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Not that I listen to K-pop too much," and she's Korean. She's like Korean, and she's like, "Why is From Us 9 so popular, do you think?" And I was like, I don't know.
It's a thing though, right? Am I wrong? It's a thing.
It's definitely a thing. I think if I had to answer her question now, I think it's a combination of things. A lot of people say that their music is very approachable, which it is.
It is, yep.
A lot of people say that they are very visually attractive, but in an approachable way, as in they have a lot of members that are visually pretty, attractive, but how do I say this? People like Karina, for example.
Oh, I knew you were going to bring that up.
Yeah, Karina has a huge female following in Korea.
Yeah.
She's one of those people that is very well balanced in terms of gender ratio, in terms of who likes her. And people bring her up as this person who appeals to a female centric market as well. That is not the case with From Us 9. Is what people say.
It's a male they're always at baseball games. And they're always asking dudes who's your favorite member? And they're always disappointed when let's say Chaeyoung's asking someone who's your favorite member, and they go Song Ha-young, and then she goes Aish.
That's
always I see so many clips like that, right? Online. There's so many clips of that. I just wanted to pick your brain about that because I'm sort of, my feed is interesting because it's typically American, but it has a lot of Korean stuff as well on there because I understand a decent amount. And whenever I see From Us 9, dudes are going wild, Baekjeon's doing piki and dudes are going crazy, you know what I mean? That's all the content.
I think it's a combination of the challenges they did, piki.
Yeah.
They also had a lot of their presence on varieties did really well. They collabed with this YouTuber called Mimiminu a couple times. And I know those clips went really, really viral because Mimiminu as an artist is very popular in Korea. As a YouTuber is very popular in Korea. So, I don't know. I think it was a lot of good things that happened together, not a single.
Hey, they're doing great considering this is the second iteration of this group, I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
So this song, White Memories, let's get back to the music. It's a remake, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Explain to us, Warren. It's a remake of what song? Is it a popular song? What kind of things are we getting?
Yes, this is a remake of Kim Min-jong's White Longing. It's the same title, same name, but the way it was translated in Spotify was White Longing instead of White Memories, so that's what I'm going to say. It came out in 2001. It rode the popular wave of male solo artists who had a bit more of a ballady melody along with a house beat, house rhythm, danceable rhythms.
Dance.
Yeah. If I think about K-pop before 2010, I think a lot about upbeat, danceable tracks that are really, really sad for no fucking reason. They're like really excited and singing their asses off how like they broke up or something like that, or like how they've been dumped and that kind of thing. I would group this in that range as well, like artists like Cool, artists like Kim Jong-kook. Kim Min-jong is much more of an actor and also a ballad singer. This was his venture. He was going out of his comfort zone a little bit to do more of a winter ballad song, winter dance song, and that happened to really blow up in 2001. And I was familiar with the original track. I think it's fair to say that it was pretty popular for a couple of years. And here we are. I mean, he shows up in the beginning and the end of the song as well. So
yeah, that's kind of nice.
Yeah,
it's cool.
It was pleasant. Like, here's the thing: Christmas songs, they're holiday songs, right?
Yeah.
For what we got, I thought it was fun. It was my favorite track of the week. I thought it was
really good.
Even if let's say in an alternate universe that guy Kim Min-jong doesn't release the song and it's just a From Us9 song original song, I'll say that was a pleasant, happy, fun Christmas song with a good vibe. I think they delivered on that.
Yeah. It has. I feel like this is a track that pulls from more of the classic K-pop tropes a little bit. Like I'm thinking pre-2015. Like I'm talking about the IU, the Sias, the A-Pinks.
Yeah.
It's got these ballady melodies, but like also in this like modern arrangement, you have this orchestral instruments coming in with those orchestral timpani drums and the strings and the. You got but you pair that with the 4 on the floor beat, the boom, 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 the house drums. And then you'd fucking, you gotta have the jingle bells in the song too. So I feel like it sounds modern, but we're also like leaning more heavily into the nostalgia of like mid 2000s Korean pop music a lot with this track, and I didn't hate that at all. We saw like Cheona do that earlier in the year too, and
it's great. More people need to do that. I like when there's a random ass orchestra just out of nowhere in the background. Did you enjoy White Memories?
I did. I think for being a remake, it I think overall stayed quite true to the original melody or like the vibe of the original song. Like Warren said, it sounds definitely more modern, but like in the chorus, I thought that it still retained that dance type, like dancey vibe. Like it wasn't completely going ballad, which I liked. I think there's not a lot of Christmas songs nowadays that do that. We don't get a lot of Christmas songs that are danceable, I would say, nowadays. So I think that was refreshing. I think it made it fun. I also thought that the vocals from msnz was just a good pairing for this. Like when I hear like they did like the runs and then they went higher, I thought like, oh, this sounds really good. Like that section, I went to the original one, the original song, and that was all them. Like From msnz did that in their version, and I thought it fit really, really well. So I don't know. I props to the vocal direction because I thought it went really well with this. And for me, I guess maybe it is nostalgia. I don't know what it is, but I kind of feel like this type of song is not as common for girl groups. I felt like it was filling in like a very traditional girl group spot, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it was like the combination of the song, the style of the song, and the vocals, and the presentation of it too. But I feel like we don't get a lot of songs like this anymore.
Yeah,
which is, I don't know, it's good to see it.
Going back to what you said, I definitely agree with you on like from like the vocals being very strong in this track. I remember I wrote on rateyourmusic.com, I wrote a pretty lengthy essay, like a review about their first full-length album. I think it was Unlock Your Memories or something like that. I forget. I'm sorry. And that album was an album in particular where I was really bored on, one week, and I was listening to the album over and over and over again. And one thing that stood out to me was how some of the vocals on that album were not good. It was, for a group that's been around 6 years at that point in their careers, I was very not impressed. Ever since having left their previous company and coming to Ascend, Jiwon, Chaeyoung, and Songhayoung in particular, those three kids, their vocals have gotten so much stronger.
Yep.
That I think that was the run you were talking about, Anita, at the end, like
probably, yeah,
right, the high notes that's I think it's coming from Songhayoung, and like there's 하얀 눈이 내리면, that part,
and then they go higher,
right, yeah. And they go higher, and then they drop it all of a sudden lower into this the accidental note. That, I don't know, that was really, really good, and I was very impressed. It felt like it was channeling both the, again, Korean music. I thought, does a really good job of doing danceable, sad music, and this was that moment where it was danceable, but it has the emotions of, longing, a little bit. I thought that was really nice. That part stuck out to me a lot because that melody, I don't think it was on the original song. If I'm completely honest.
It's not.
They did.
I liked it.
Right. This song, to be completely transparent, this isn't like a lift and drop remake where they, just did all the melodies of the original song. There's a lot of the phrases end on a jazzy chord, and like they go off into this melody that is not present in the original track, and like stuff like little additions like that I think did a lot to bring this track towards modernization a lot more, and kind of embellish it further, because not saying the original track is boring per se, but modern K-pop does, it just does a lot. There's a lot relying on arrangement to kind of build melodies and emotions a lot. So I don't know. Yeah, like I think
they look great. The visuals are great.
Yeah. No wonder they're popular.
hey, as you were saying about the vocals, they know their lane. They're sticking to the lanes perfectly right now. Makes sense. We're giving the right kids the right parts. We're not overextending the vocalists. We're keeping them comfortable where they like to sing with the nose stick and hit well. It's just a good formula right now. The people who are running this behind the scenes, or the people making the decisions, are making the correct, sensible decisions, and it's working out great. Yeah. I'm excited to see from Miss 9 in 2026. Can we get more regular music from them, please? I'm pretty excited.
I think so.
I think we can get this ball rolling some more. And it's great to see a group like this doing this, because if you remember back in the day, this is the Idol school group, that ridiculous random ass show back in the day, right? Yeah. And they stuck around. They've had definitely a slow build, but it's definitely still building for sure. And not a lot of groups who debuted back in 2018 can say the same. So hey, I think things are looking very positive for them going into the new year for sure. All right, guys, let me pivot to the final song. We got EXO with I'm Home. They're from SM. The last song they released was Cream Soda in 2023. And then even older than that, Don't Fight the Feeling and Obsession. Yeah, Anita, it's been like a hot second.
It's been a minute.
All right, let's talk about this iteration of EXO right here, right? There's 6 lads right now.
Correct.
So if we understand the situation, the CBX is suing SM right now, right? Chen, Baekhyun, Shumin. So they're not here, even though they're stating publicly that they wanted to do this and SM didn't let them. But SM's like, no, you guys are in a lawsuit with us. What the heck, So that's happening there. But we got the added benefit of Lay is in this now, which is crazy to see him after a long time, right?
Years.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. His last major activity was 2001, Don't Fight the Feeling. Yeah, so it's been like 4 years since he's been seen. But there's some news about him as well, because he didn't go to the fan meet So people were like,
Oh.
right?
Why?
But their statement that came out about that, and they're doing the full actual big comeback in January. That's essentially what's been announced.
This is a pre-release.
This is more just like a pre-release or a holiday song. Like, think of it more like that. This isn't the main thing, guys. The main thing's happening in January.
I thought.
What we ended up with is, we ended up with good vocals and good vibes. That's essentially all we like. Let's have a discussion. Singing, it's good. They're consummate professionals. Hey, you want to see you want to see Kai's face? You get to see Kai's face. You want to see Lay's here. And then they wander around this house in the winter, and that's about it, right? I thought it was fine. It didn't blow my socks off, but it's not like I was disappointed either.
Well, okay. I was looking forward to the comeback. I mean, before the whole thing with CBX and the whether they were going to participate or not, I was looking forward to it. Unfortunately, they weren't here for this. And for the teasers, they were referencing a lot of like the old lore that EXO had.
I thought they were, yeah.
People know of that in 2012 about the planets and the tree of life and all that and the powers. I was there for that. I was there since the beginning of that with EXO, and it was kind of exciting to see that they were kind of referencing that again. So I was a little disappointed that this was more of a slower song. It didn't quite match what the teaser was doing, but I mean, I guess it makes sense now that hearing that it's more of a pre-release, building up to I guess the main track in January. I don't know. I think it's a very classic EXO ballad. They are also very well known for their winter songs now.
Yep.
First Snow always plays a lot this time of year. So I don't know. I guess it's adding to that repertoire for them. It's just, I guess for me, it's just a little sad, a little bittersweet that we get a comeback, but also it's not all of the members that could be in it. And it's titled "I'm Home," and I don't know. I just felt a little interesting to have like all those references to the beginning, but then realize that we're not quite everybody there from the beginning. But
it is worth noting that I think they're very self-aware about it. Like the lyrics feel like, even if CBX had made it to the group, we've had other people not become a part of EXO anymore due to various reasons. And you know, regardless of how you feel about that, you know, it's recognizing I think it's worth acknowledging that things change. I think the lyrics do for the most part, I think it's written as a fan song. You know, we're talking about building almost a safe zone, like a home for people who, you know, are in the same mindset about EXO. You know, the fact that, you know, for example, they say you and me, the fact that we are together, you know, it feels like a dream is what they said, quite literally.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's clear what the lyrics are referring to, and I'm not gonna, you know, I don't think you can really listen to that without considering the context that's going on at CBX, and like the fact that that's not a recent development. Like that's been going on for like years now, and like even before that we had Lay dip in, dip out. He was back for the what was the track called? Don't Fight the Feeling. He wasn't for the one before. I can't keep track of all the members that came out of this group. As well as some of the fucking criminals. But what I will say is, not having been a part of that whole journey, it does still feel like they are at a point in their careers where it feels comforting to a degree about them about the message they're putting out of like, hey, like regardless of what the situation is, you can feel safe with us here. It's we're here, you know, the fact we're here. two driving members that really drive that forward. I think Dio and Kai sound solid as fuck. I keep forgetting how good Dio sounds.
Dio.
Yeah.
Dio's good.
Dio's good.
When he's not looking for different tacos in Mexico, he moonlights as a fantastic singer. That's a reference to, he was on a show recently with Kim Woo-bin and Gwangsu, and they were in Mexico. They were essentially just like hanging out. It's a fun, relaxed show. If you want to watch it.
Tourists.
They were just big tourists with low budget, essentially, on that show. And yeah, this was a, I don't know. It's like a bittersweet moment here because like they're back, but things have changed. You know, not only just the CBX suing, originally the issues with the Chinese members outside LA. You remember all that shit happened?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What vast outcomes for the 3 Chinese members who left too, right? Luhan's like a megastar. Tao got married to a girl in his own company, right? And then someone else is on 13 years in jail plus $84 million of penalties and deportation after he comes out, right? Someone who will not be named. Yeah.
What I will say is I think this song does 2 things. I think it's interesting because like this is a song that's like I think could be consumed as a holiday track. It's got those fucking jangly drums in the background. Same way Jingle Bells are present in White Memories for Promise. On the other hand, in the context of an entire album, I do think it could be consumed as a R&B track, and it's gonna rely a little bit on the flow of the album to really sell itself a little bit in that matter. But I don't think this was just meant to be a carol or a holiday song or a December winter Christmas thing. You know what I mean? I do think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like this. I think tries to and manages to successfully be both things a little bit.
Yeah.
And I will have to see how the rest of the album pans out. I was not guessing that the title track is gonna be like an upbeat EXO Super M, Bonanza dance United. That kind of I did not expect it to be. And I'm almost thinking maybe it'll fit more into like a low-key
Cream Soda
vibe of an album. I don't know, not even Cream Soda. Like I was weirdly enough, I really, really liked the Daniel Caesar album from a couple years ago. The blue one.
That vibe?
No, the one that everyone hates. I'm looking it up.
The one that I don't remember.
I'm looking it up right now. Never enough. And I was thinking about that album a lot while listening to this track, and that people were saying got a little too repetitive and a little too mopey with the same emotion. So I don't want EXO to do that same thing. I don't think it'll work in the context of K-pop, but I don't know if it channels the energy for the rest of the album. I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't. That's all I'm saying.
Hey guys, we got EXO semi like reformation. We got Lay back in EXO. That's anything's possible, Prediction: Frank Ocean album in 2026. Anything is possible.
Anything can happen.
It's not happening.
It ain't happening.
0% chance. 0% chance. That's literally a 0% chance.
Yeah.
Hey, good vocals, good visuals. Lay's back. Interesting. It's made me more excited about the thing that's going to happen on January 19th, the 8th album that's going to come out. It's exciting to see EXO because, I don't think the youngins know how big they were in like 2012 did, 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
It was insanity how big this got at that time.
Yeah.
I don't think the youngins know as much. And, I think a lot of that has to do with, people really dove into K-pop when BTS popped off, I think. But people don't know the foundation that was laid by a group like EXO back in the day, right? And
yeah,
I'm excited for people to experience an EXO comeback because it was a phenomenon. All right. That's the 3 tracks. We also had NCT Doyoung with Promise, and then I think he just cut off his hair and went to the military like right after he dropped that one.
Yeah.
So he's gone. Daesung released a song called the Hando Chogwa, which has Sana in the music video, and it's a pure trot song. If you want to check that out. I don't know why. Maybe because I watched this Day song. Right after I watched this, in my recommended, there was like trot remixes of Mome, of Simon Dominic.
I see that one.
They were all over my feed. All these trot remixes of hip hop songs just entered after I watched this Day song track like 3 times.
That's popping off in Korean reels.
Yeah, dude, I've seen it everywhere. But that one happened. Sorn and Minnie released Reservations. So if you want some Thai power, you could go watch that one. Kang Daniel released Backseat Promises. Kepler's Chaehyun randomly dropped a solo track, like for the first time, called You Won't Forget Me. Shiny Mino with Tempo. And then Day 6 dropped a holiday song called Loving the Christmas. So those were the other tracks. But let's transition into SojuScore, the last SojuScore of 2025. Last week on episode 353, we gave Baby Don't Cry, I Don't Care a 5.81, Recene Bloom a 6.59, Taeyeon Panorama a 6.95, Alpha Drive 1 with Formula, they got a 5.71, All Day Project Look at Me with a 4.56. Do we have any revisionist theories or feelings about Look at Me, or is it still that bad?
I haven't listened to it once, so I couldn't tell you.
I've seen it in a gajillion shorts, and I still think it's meh, to be completely honest with you.
I think I feel about the same, yeah.
I would rather listen to the trot version remix of Mome.
Okay, fair.
Cut them.
The songs we're covering this week: tripleS, Misono's Moon, Cameo Love, From Miss 9, White Memories, and EXO's I'm Home. Let me get the scoring rubric up real quick. All right, we got tripleS Moon with Cameo Love. If I didn't find it as repetitive, I was going to give this a 7 at one point because I was vibing. I settled on a 6 though. I think it's aight. I think it was a good effort. All right.
I also settled on the 6.
Boo.
I think it's catchy. It's a vibe.
It's good. Is this a 7, Warren? You
It's
would
a 7
this?
for me. I thought it was great.
Cool.
I didn't think it was repetitive. Boo.
All right. Well, the nation also voted. Let's see what they think, and they agree
Do they love it?
with Warren more. So they gave it a 6.71.
Okay.
Maybe you guys
As a
are
result,
right. Maybe the lack of laws really
released-
won me over. Maybe that's what it is. Shit.
I bet you there's 2 laws. Warren gives us 6, guys. Just saying. The second song we have is From Miss 9, White Memories. I gave this one a 7. I would recommend it to people.
Whoa.
Get invested in From Miss 9, and they're great members. Shout out to Baekjeon. Been my favorite member since day 1. Let's go.
Yes. I'm also at a 7. I just thought this was a really nice Christmas track. I loved the overall package of it, the remake, the nostalgia. It was fun. 7.
I think it's not creatively too unique, if I'm completely honest. It doesn't give me a lot to talk about. But they decided to pull out some of the more classic tropes, which, if I'm completely honest, not a lot of groups do these days. And that was somewhat refreshing in a way. So I don't know. I liked it. I have a 7 as well.
Ooh.
Damn. Let's see what the
7.
nation thinks. They voted and they gave it a 6.84. Damn. So we're all kind of in
that's pretty
agreement.
close.
And resulting in a 6.96. Hey, for a Christmas song,
Not
that's
bad.
great.
Yeah.
You know? And finally, we have EXO, I'm Home. I found this extremely difficult to score. If I could abstain from scoring, I would. But I gotta give
What?
it something.
Damn.
I don't know. It was just like, it's all right. You know?
Which is what
I mean,
number
if we
that?
go by the laws of the scoring, aight is just a 5, is it not? But it's
middle
like,
of the road.
it's just aight. Like, I was more excited for the event than the actual song, if that makes any sense. Shit.
Give it a 5 then.
I don't want to give it a 5,
Give it a
though.
5.
It's okay.
Double down. You've already said the word 5 out. It's too late, man.
Yeah, it's. I'm not gonna listen to this one again. Let's be completely honest.
Ooh, Doug gave it a
Okay.
5. Wow.
I mean,
That's
it's aight.
fine. I I had expectations for this. I didn't know it was gonna be a pre-release, so I kind of wanted something more upbeat. But
Okay, so you give it a 2.
EXO ballads are solid. Like, what can I say? They're pros at it. I gave it a 6.
Okay, maybe because I didn't think there was gonna be a ballad, I'm giving it a 5. Like I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was the full thing. You know?
Oh yeah.
But now you're giving it a 5, even though you recognize that this is a pre-release. Okay.
All right, keep going. Don't bury me, dude. What are you? What are you giving us? 6?
I don't know. I'm stacking this against the other rhythm, like R&B ballad tracks that are laid back. And if I'm completely honest, I don't think this track does a lot outside of the context surrounding it to like build emotions or like, build a. I don't know. It's a little too flat noted for me. Too one noted for me. And I don't think the rest of it was too bad. I still like some of the vocals. So I think it's better than average, but I don't think it's a 7. So I got a 6.
God damn it.
There you go.
I should have gave it a 6.
You gave it a 5.
It's okay.
You gave it a 5.
All right, Nation Go also voted. They gave it a 5.79.
Hey, there you go. See?
It's a 5.7, which I think that's pretty fair.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Hall of Spice 2025 naturally entering. Guys, there's going to be some ways for other songs to enter Hall of Spice, but the natural Hall of Spice class of 25 is now closed.
Ooh.
Guys, it is closed. The songs
right.
that actually we covered and we rated on the show, on the regular show, it is what it is. So here are the songs that entered the Hall of Spice in 2025 naturally. Jenny Like Jenny, Nmix, Know About Me, Eunice, Swiss, Kiss of Life, Lips, Hips, Kiss, Huntrix Golden, If I, Are You Okay, Kiki Dancing Alone, XG Gala, Nmix Blue Valentine, Hearts to Hearts Focus.
I mean, these are some good songs,
All right, there's one song on this list that might be one of the songs I picked for the special episode that I would want to give a way lower score to, by the way. Just saying.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
It's list. Were there no boy group songs? There's no boy group songs, you guys.
Oh, there's
What happened?
I think we're just
Because
biased.
And here's
we might have some.
Here's a crumb. I think the best boy group song of the year we didn't cover this year. That's all I'm
Exactly,
gonna say.
and we're gonna make amends.
That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna make amends in 2 weeks, guys. But that's just my point there. But hey, that is the class of 2025 as it stands. It is what it is. Finally, we're at show winners. Anita, hit us with them.
First, we have Hwasa with Good Goodbye, won on Show Music Core, total of 3 wins so far with that one. Then we have Taeyeon with Panorama. She won on Show Champion. And then Very Very with Red, or Begging. They won on Emp Countdown. 1 win for them.
Is it just me, or after Hwasa's Good Goodbye, I've been watching a ton of Park Jong-min content lately? Is it just me? Or does this guy not have so much Mediok, this guy, Maybe. I don't think it's just me either. He's like very popular at the moment.
I still haven't heard the song, if I'm honest.
Oh, Warren.
What? It's really good. Good.
I'm sure it's great. It's just I haven't run into it yet. I will definitely check it out.
All right. That ends part 1 SojuTalk episode 354. We'll be back after a short break. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, SojuTalk Nation. This is Anita here with a quick PSA. If you would like to support SojuTalk K-pop Podcast, please like, subscribe, or follow us on whatever platform you're using. And consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/SojuTalk or donating to us at paypal.me/SojuTalk. On behalf of the crew and myself, thank you. Now back to our regularly scheduled episode.
All right, we are back at it. Part 2 of SojuTalk episode 354 with the news and events from the past week. It's not a ton of news, some fun ones.
Okay.
Let's start off with a fun one. First one, NME, which is the world's defining voice in music and pop culture, breaking what's new since 1952. They had someone at their company ranked the top 25 best K-pop songs of 2025.
Ooh.
So I thought it'd be fun to talk about them real quick. First thing we noticed right off the bat, NMIXX domination, Spinning on It, High Horse, both in the top 7, guys.
Nice.
They're good songs.
That's crazy.
Good songs.
I would even argue from a pure song standpoint, you could make the argument they're artists of the year. I think you could on like a musical quality standpoint.
I have a lot to say. I'm gonna save that conversation for next week's episode.
For next week with the award show?
For the award show.
You should tune in for.
Maybe I'm spoiling
Huntrix
something.
Golden.
Yeah.
Probably the okay. I'm not. Is saying Nugu in 2025 derogative? Is that like?
I don't know.
Is it okay? I'll say it nicely. The song from a smaller group that was banging this year. If I Are You Okay is that song. Honestly, like they came out of nowhere, and we have it in our Hall of Spice. At 4th place, Jenny Like Jenny. Just so you guys know, we're not stupid. We have all top 4 of these songs in the Hall of Spice, guys. We do.
Nobody thinks you're stupid.
Hey, we got no rocks in our head, dude. We're good at this, I guess. Hey, If I Are You Okay, banger track. You guys gotta go listen to that one if you haven't. Top 5 is rounded out by Key Hunter. I love this one. I remember Warren thought it was meh, but I thought it was banging.
I still give it a
High Key Summer Was You. Great song. Honestly. Well, okay, if Dayoung Body was released more in the summer and not at September, I would call Dayoung Body the song of the summer. But because it wasn't, it was released in September. High Key Summer Was You was the summer song of the year, in my opinion. Even though I don't think we covered it on the podcast. Really solid track from that. AT's In Your Fantasy.
Did we cover that one? Because we covered Lemon Drop and I Saw My Teeth before that, but I don't recall doing In Your Fantasy.
Did we do In Your Fantasy?
Did we do In Your Fantasy?
I don't know if we did.
Yeah, I don't.
This is the one that sounds like Sexy Back, right? I don't think we
is
covered it.
I don't think so.
No, we
Well,
did
it's
not
up
cover
there.
this one.
No,
We did not. No, that's a shame.
Nor the one after, which is Ash by the Seraphim, which we covered the
Yeah.
title track, but I don't think Ash was the title track for that EP.
No, we did not.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was no music video for this one. There's just a picture of Chaewon, I think.
What's wrong with that?
There's no problem with. Oh, is it? Wait, I don't think that's Chaewon. I think that's Kazuha with silver hair.
Wait, what the fuck? You liar?
Am I wrong here? You guys, Warren, verify. Is that Kazuha? I think it's Kazuha.
I don't know, man. I'm looking at something else, right? I'm looking at your list in your screen, so I don't know what to tell you.
All right. We got Kiki Dancing Alone, Blackpink Jump, Dayoung Body, Kim Lip Can You Entertain, Hearts to Heart Style, Artemis Icarus.
Style.
All make sense. Those are all good songs, I
agree.
think. Eve Whitecat and Hypin' Helium. We did not cover that. I don't think that was a title track. Isla Jellius. That's technically not a title track. G-Dragon, Too Bad, Anderson .Paak. Made sense. Bombing Tiger, Wall ID featuring Yeji. Okay, guys.
Is that K-pop?
Is that K-pop? We got Recent Glow Up, Boy Next Door, If I Say I Love You. That was a good song. Isn't a Race Car, not a title track. Yeji Air, Cordis Go. This should be way higher. This Cordis Go. It should be top 10, in my opinion.
I think Yeji more, but still.
The biggest Isna fan ever, but like, I'm surprised whoever made this list, they listen to a lot of shit. Like,
a lot of
honestly.
B-sides.
Yeah, they listen to more than just the title tracks, unlike me.
I do think it's worth calling out. Like, people are including people like Bombing Tiger, Effie. There's a couple more in that list that people are like starting to include in these like artists like The Deep, for example, which these musicians have clearly been pulling from a K-pop production, but in a more indie way. That's why, like, off cam, I was like asking if like these maybe make the cut for like the award show. Like, these are worth checking out. These, like, the FE EP was very Big Bang coded. The Bombing Tiger EP was very much neo K-pop coded. What was the other one I just mentioned? Shit.
The Deep.
The Deep is clearly just fucking mid 2000s K-pop. You check out The Deep, guys. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I know The Deep.
Yeah.
I know The Deep.
And people need to check out like some other stuff this year that was like K-pop adjacent at this point, like Hwasa, Good Goodbye, the Davichi song that came out that did really well, right? Like, there are a lot of K-pop adjacent stuff that I think had all of the stuff Chanhyuk's doing in general. Whenever he's releasing it, you should check that out from Akmu, right? There's just a lot of all the Wood song that popped off this year again. You know, like there's a lot going on in Korean music this year.
It's one of those years where we didn't have if I go back a couple of years, there was a lot of power players. Like it was a very big battle between LE SSERAFIM, aespa, New Jeans, IVE. And those groups took a little bit of the backseat a little bit this year. And instead, we got a lot of opportunity for other artists to really pop off in a unique way for their own. So I don't know. All in all, exciting year for music.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so this was the list from NME, and then Billboard ranked High Horse the 62nd best song of 2025 in general.
Damn.
Across the world.
Wow.
Damn.
Global.
I mean, it's a good song.
And NMIX is, we were very, at the beginning when they were doing Shug Shug, and they had a tank, dude. We were like, what the F is up with Popcorn and Zero Coke era?
Dice.
But
They've
here.
grown up so much.
But we're
The sound
here
has
now.
matured. We had that rough stage of when mixed pop just meant let's just splice two songs and smash them together and see what happens. You know, it's worked out in the long run.
All that
also,
experimentation walked so that we could fly now is what it is.
One other thing I wanted to say was that Isna race car song that was in that top 25 list. Guess who produced it? The person who should be producing all of their songs, VVN. I'm just saying, the title tracks they released this year were not VVN songs and they didn't do too well. But her song is in that top 25. I'm just saying, guys. Let's continue on there. Okay, K-pop adjacent. So Psy is in deep shit. As you kind of knew,
No.
the main thing he's in shit for is he had his managers getting him prescription drugs without him meeting with the doctor. So he was having proxy drugs, essentially. Nothing too hard, but he's been getting a lot of sleeping pills and anti-anxiety meds given to him without in-person consultations. So he's been having people go out and getting him these
I mean,
Not great.
he's a rapper, and if you're a rapper, you should have a Xanax addiction. There, I'm not
and
serious
his
with
agency said yeah, he didn't go in person because he's too busy since COVID. I don't know. That seems like a shitty thing to say, but yeah, they said right there. His agency explained that Psy had been receiving prescriptions since COVID pandemic through non-face-to-face treatment, during the COVID. That made sense. But he said after that, due to his busy schedule, he continued the non-face-to-face treatment, even though you're not supposed to be doing that at this point. But yeah, police also investigated a Professor A at a university hospital who was in charge of his prescriptions and getting him to. So that's the first legal thing. Next thing, Bang PD, also pretty screwed.
boy.
So he's currently in the final stages, and the application for an official arrest warrant is under review now.
Oh.
yikes, dude. Why?
They're gonna get him on this stock manipulation and screwing people out of their investments and things like that. Like a big white collar crime. This is a big white collar. Because he's benefited immensely, in the hundreds of millions from this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, yikes is all I gotta say.
So that one's happening. And then B-Lift Lab, interesting move. They are the subsidiary label that manages Islet. They have filed a lawsuit seeking damages worth hundreds of millions of won against the operator of a New Jeans fandom group, Team Bunnies. So essentially, this case revolves around, there are certain fan communities, fan groups, right? Fan platform groups. And B-Lift is stating that they are defaming them, making false claims. And they are specifically having this case because they want to know the identity of the unidentified operator of this group or of this page. So it seems like they are filing this big lawsuit. I don't know if they think they're going to get this much money, but they really want to identify who's running this account.
Team Bunnies is they've been pretty famous before this whole situation happened with New Jeans. They were one of the people who ran. Do you guys know what 총공's are?
No, what is that?
They're like you're rating the algorithm, you're streaming everybody stream at once kind of a thing.
The big organizers behind the scenes.
Team Bunnies began as one of the big organizers behind that. Once New Jeans ran into a situation, where they were legally in a kerfuffle with their company, Team Bunnies presented themselves as one of the more vocal folks in the community. And I know this because I was doing a lot of research in the background. They were originally saying that they are a community of very active legal entities, media people, people from various industries and fields who are supportive of New Jeans. The Team Bunnies official account did put out an official statement on their own identity. I don't know if you were able to pull that, Doug.
They're a minor, right?
It's stated. A single minor person is what the official statement is.
Yeah.
And it is worth noting that this community, or I guess one person, has been saying a lot about Hype and the companies and the groups involved in, New Jeans, and they have been rather, I don't know, I don't think it's an overstatement to say that they were a little influential in the community. So
inflammatory.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck. Imagine coming home and your kid's like, you know how I like New Jeans? I'm getting sued by a K-pop company now. I bet you this person's parents has no clue the extent that they're in. No. You know what I mean? No clue, I bet. But hey, good luck to that kid. Good luck. The final Hype news is more positive. So Hype will reportedly expand to African music through a global management partnership with Brandon Hickson and Colin Gailey. Hyla will be the first artist supported who will remain under the same management, but will have Hype's additional global scale and resources.
Hyla?
Whoa.
Hey.
Wow. Did Hype put her in Chanel? Is that what happened?
Isn't that crazy, though? They're making moves like that now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Next thing.
That's pretty cool.
K-pop Demon Hunters was named Breakthrough of the Year by Time.
Oh, look at that photo. Very beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, they had a crazy year. The only sad thing is they've announced that the second movie ain't gonna come out till 2028, I think. So
yeah,
I don't know, dude.
That's a long time.
A long ass time.
I don't think they didn't expect this to be this big of a hit.
No.
Right.
The weight of expectation is going to be crazy. Like the 8-year-olds who are watching your movie now will only be like 11 when the second one comes out, right, guys? All right, let's keep going. Next thing. Girls' Generation Tiffany and actor Byun Yo-han are getting married. So this dropped at night. Hey, as someone who is a Sonia Shide Tiffany ulti, right? I'm very happy for her. It's about time, you know? I'm very happy for her. I like Byun Yo-han as an actor too. I watched him first time I saw him was in Mr. Sunshine. He was in that drama. Thought he did a great job. And I believe they were co-stars in a drama at some point.
Right, yeah.
So, hey, let's go. They they wrote they wrote letters to the fans. They're on their Instagram. You could go check them out. So completely acknowledged it's happening, guys. First Sonia Shide member who's going to get married.
Wow.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Well, they said they're dating with the intent of marrying. They haven't you know how Koreans are wishy-washy about all that shit? Like, at what point is it like it's happening? But at a minimum, they're in a relationship and they're progressing towards marriage. That's what we know.
That's nice.
It's not like America where like engagement is a formal process and yeah. But I mean, this sounds like they're getting married soon.
At this point,
later.
it's clear. At this point, they've passed the Korean stage of they've met each other's parents. Probably, if they're saying this part. So, yeah.
I'm excited for them. That's great news.
That's great news.
Yay.
Oh man.
Next thing, you remember the winter rumors with a certain other guy group member? SM finally said something. They didn't make any tangible statements, but they're announcing legal action against malicious commenters, as the companies typically do.
Okay.
So they've acknowledged that the rumors exist, but they haven't acknowledged the rumor itself, if that makes sense, right?
But like, the dating rumor doesn't mean you have a excuse to start leaving shitty comments, guys. What the fuck?
No, don't
do that.
So the next thing that happened, other SM news. So SM announced that Lay won't participate in the upcoming fan meet EXOverse due to quote unavoidable circumstances. So people are like, what does that mean? Does that mean he's in jeopardy to not be in like the upcoming album or whatever? But he then released a statement saying, I had to rush back to Beijing this morning to attend an important event at the National Theater of China, and therefore I missed the fan meet, but my apologies to the fans, teammates, and company, and anyone affected by my absence. So if you're not aware, he's not technically an SM anymore. He's kind of just like in partnership with them for this. So he has other obligations elsewhere. So that's probably what this is a symptom of.
I mean, important event at the National Theater of China. That sounds like a big deal, man. Like, I don't...
Hey, if the government calls you up and say, Lay, we need you at this
then
thing.
Go.
He's going to the thing because he needs the social points, you know? He needs the points. He'll get a free smoothie if he gathers enough of the social credits, you know? Let's keep going. Next thing, EXO will release the 8th album. I think it's just Reverie. I don't know why we put
Reverse.
it here.
Reverse.
It's an S?
Yeah.
Reverse.
This is like the time I messed up another letter. Which letter was it?
Girl giving.
Girl giving. God damn it.
All right. Reverie? Did you say it was? What was it?
Reverse.
This is some bullshit. Okay, let's get to January 19th. So Taeyong, he's already out of the military.
Yay.
Wow. I'm back.
Yeah, I feel like he just went. Am I crazy?
No, I thought it felt like a while.
Is his song the da 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 da? Is that what song was his?
What were you saying just
Tap.
now? What the fuck was that?
Right? Yeah, that was him, right? Yeah.
All I heard was da 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 da.
No, that's what his song sounds like, though. It does.
No, Tap. No, it does not.
Next thing, Chaeyoung. She's signing with the DOD Entertainment. You know, I don't really know, because here's what I'll say. WM and Chaeyoung herself tried everything to make this shit work. Like, the amount of shit she tried, and I guess it just didn't work out in her partnership with WM, but she has now switched to a new company called DOD. Let me look up. Is anyone else important at...
I can give some names. She is the only active artist directly as a part of DOD at the moment. The lead producer at DOD is Hae-in Lee. Yeah.
I always mention her. Hae-in's great.
Like her.
She was the main creative head behind Kiss of Life before the live stream happened. She dipped, and then the live stream happened like 2 months later.
So Hae-in left that company and Kiss of Life to become the lead director of DOD. That's her official title, director.
Yes.
Jessie was a part of this company up until her kerfuffle last year.
Hae-in is now running Close Your Eyes, that boy group from JTBC, the one that's winning music shows.
Sorry, who is?
Hae-in. She runs Close Your Eyes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yep. All right, Chaeyoung, let's go. New pastures. Let's see what happens. Next thing. Speaking of Girls' Generation, Soyeon has transferred over to Goom Entertainment, so Dream Entertainment essentially.
Okay.
Great picture of her right here.
Excited for Soyeon.
Next thing. So Madhouse has announced that Hwangbo Mingyul has left the group Identity. Okay, guys. So you're probably like, Identity. Okay, that's that new Madhouse group that made their debut, I think, in 2025 on Never Met. I remember that thing. But this guy has been on hiatus for a while. So his past came up in July 2025. Multiple allegations about under smoking and drinking, threatening people, propositioning girls for things, all kind of came out. Madhouse put him on hiatus. They've terminated his contract. So I think they found evidence of a lot of those claims. or the reputation was too tarnished at this point. But yeah, he is leaving the group and the company. So I think we're down to 23 guys in that group now. Next thing, Secret Number, Sudam leave the group and the agency. So if you're a fan of Secret Number, too bad there. 9i, which was a smaller boy group, they're pausing group activities, focusing on individual careers. So they're pretty much done, I guess. This one, no, we didn't need to cover that. And then finally, Hearts to Hearts is going to have a premiere showcase in North America. Brooklyn, Los Angeles. That's all they're going.
Oh.
Is it me or is Hearts to Hearts coming on real strong this year, dude? Like.
Okay.
I suggested off cam that for the awards show we do a rising star for 2025 or like a potential to pop off, that kind of thing. Different from Rookie of the Year in the fact that I am excited for 2026 for this group. And I think when I said that, I had this group in mind as like they had a solid year. They didn't break out completely. I don't think they were as successful as everyone hoped they would be, but I'm starting to see a lot, and I'm
seeing
excited.
Certain members all over the place too.
Yeah,
like Jiu, Eon, Carmen, a lot of things. I saw a really funny clip where Jiu, it was on their YouTube channel. She was filming a vlog when they were on a break and she was on vacation with her family in Guam or something. And then they're in like the equivalent of a grocery, like a Kmart, right? They're in a Kmart essentially, like a Target.
Okay.
And her dad's filming her and he goes, "Can you dance style right now so I can film it?" And she's like, "No, what the heck?" And then he's like, "너무 재밌는데?" Like their dad was just like trolling her. He's like, "Do style in the middle of this toy aisle right now, please."
Whose dad was this?
Yeah. It was Jiu's dad. He's just having a good time. He's like trolling her. He's like, "Do style right now." And it wasn't even playing or anything. He's just like, "Do the choreography right now because the fans might like it," you know?
He's directing.
He's directing the vlog. But I saw that. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, Hearts to Hearts. If you want to see them, go to Brooklyn or Los Angeles. That's it, guys. I don't have a next week music list. I do have some reminders. SojuTalk Awards, the ballot. Please fill that out. It'll be on the Discord. It'll be in the YouTube comment section. Also, let us know Warren's thing, right? Let us know about songs that you wish you scored differently now. Like a song that you say, "Man, I originally gave that a 9. Now it's like a 2." Or a song that you're like, "That song was shit when it came out gnarly. Now I think it's song of the year." Let us know your type of songs like that. You can formally do it on the Discord. You could do it in the comment section. Let us know if you have any big changes over the years on the way you view a certain song.
DM it to me, email it to me, whatever you want to do it, and I will listen publicly, privately, whichever you prefer, so that nobody else knows about your secretly bad opinion. If you want to be anonymous, you will. Doug, if I want to participate in the award show for 2025, what do I do?
You fill out the ballot, which is going to be on the Discord or the YouTube comment section.
There you go.
Boom.
Bam.
All right. This has been SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. I am Doug. I'd like to thank Warren and a sick Anita. I'm pretty sick still too, for joining me this week. We'll see you guys next week when we do the 2025 K-pop Awards. We'll see you then, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And here's an extra special shout out to all of our Fiesta Patreons on patreon.com. Bagel, Charles, Cotton Ball, Ellie, Gogu Mama, Honey Pools, Incoming Snail, Liam's Games and Toys, Natalie, NJ Parks, South Texas Once, Siu Sumi. And thank you for joining SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. Thank you, really.